Greetings all and welcome back to Globbits Gaming Channel. Well, the Warships time today. What I'm going to look at today is Battleships. Now, I've done a basic how to play Battleships kind of video during the last patch, but since that video's come out, World Warships has been repatched, and with the patch has brought with it a new tier of battleships. Now, the how to play battleships thing, traditionally your Japanese battleships, I'll start with the tier 6 Fuso. What is the clear message with the Japanese battleships? Well, the way they're set out and they're laid out is basically all about long-range duels with enemy ships. Now, the problem is this is okay when you're driving or sailing a Fuso or a Japanese battleship, because as you can see here, they have a range of 21.8 kilometers with its 15-inch guns. Now, this is all well and good. This thing is designed for long-range firefights, but what I tend to find is the battleships tend to stick right at the back, miles away from the fight, just derping away with their guns, attempting to get the odd one or two shells landing on target. Now, this is all well and good, but what tends to happen in this case is, while the Fusos and the Japanese battleships are doing this, the rest of the team's getting this ass handed to it, and basically dying in droves. The cruisers and the destroyers are basically getting nailed, and then by the time these things come to be effective, or become part of the battle as in close quarters, the game's already over, because they've normally sailed far too far away from the cap circles and etc, and they just can't influence the outcome of the battle. So what's happened in the latest patch is they've brought in the American destroyer line, destroyers, the American battleship line, starting off at the South Carolina, through the Wyoming, the New York, and the New Mexico. Now, I didn't play the South Carolina. I 3xP'd straight through it. I did play a little bit, 1 or 2 games in the Wyoming. Now, one thing you'll notice about the American battleships is their range. The range is only 14.1 kilometers. This is at tier 4. Now, let's compare that with the comparable tier 4 Japanese, 14.1. Let's go to the Miyogi. This thing has a range of 15.3. So the Japanese have always had that extra range over the Americans. Now, at tier 6, the Fuso's got 21 kilometers range. The New Mexico, at best, with the best will in the world, only has 14.9. And people think this is a bad thing, but I don't. I think this is going to enhance battleship gameplay massively. Now, the thing you're going to notice about the New Mexico and ships like, for example, the Premium Warspite, yes, they have got a shorter range, but the thing is, once they get in range, holy shit. Are they better than their equivalent Japanese? Well, this thing's got 12 barrels in 4 turrets. The turrets turn a hell of a lot slower than the Fuso. Let's just go through it. It's got the comparable amount of hit points. It's got 53.2, and the Fuso has 57.1. So the Fuso's got a little bit more health. Artillery, though, we've got 12 14-inch guns, I think they are. Let's do the maths here. 25 times... yeah, about 15 to 14 or 15-inch guns. Mounted in 4 separate turrets. Now, this is a disadvantage with the fact that if one of the turrets get taken out, you lose 3 barrels, but it minimises your citadel. Okay, now the citadel on the... what's this ship called again? Oh yeah, that's it in New Mexico. The citadel in New Mexico is limited to where the turrets are here in the middle and this bit. Now, if you look at the Fuso has turrets all over the place. Now, each turret only has 2 barrels in it, but the turrets are spread out all over the ship. So therefore, if you get hit and penetrated, your chance of a citadel hit are greatly increased on a Fuso. Okay, so that's my personal opinion. Whether that's fact or not is another thing entirely. But the thing with these turrets is the turret turning speed. Okay, it takes 60 seconds, a whole minute, to turn these guns 180 degrees. I would hugely recommend... on your commander skill, we'll talk about this in a minute, trying to get this as soon as possible, aiming expertise. Alright, it just gives you that little bit extra aiming speed, and also it doesn't do turret traverse, unfortunately, but it does do the aiming speed a lot better. Alright, so the secondary armament isn't that great on the New Mexico. The Fuso does have a huge advantage when it comes to the secondary armaments. The caliber's bigger, alright, and there's more of them. But the New Mexico has a massive advantage, or a bigger advantage, in the AAA, or anti-aircraft. Alright, it has more anti-aircraft guns. It has Bofors, let's have a look. It has a double Bofors guns here. It has single Bofors. It has 20mm cannons. Alright, and it also has its 8 127mm or 5-inch guns that dual as anti-aircraft. Okay, so how do you basically play the ship? Maneuverability isn't that good in this ship. It's not very fast, which is, some people say, is a huge issue with these ships, but I don't think it is. It's got a maximum speed of 21 knots. The Fuso, on the other hand, has a maximum speed of 25 knots. So the Fuso is faster. But take an eye on these turning circles. Rudder shift time 17.9, turning circle 660 meters. Well, on the New Mexico, it's got a lot tighter turning circle. Now what this means is you can dodge incoming fire. Hopefully I'm going to try and demonstrate that in the gameplay. We're just going to go straight into a game. Now what this new patch has basically done, alright, is basically, because of the new Battleship line, everybody's playing Battleships. So as soon as I click this battle button, just you watch, alright, watch how many Battleships are actually in the game. Because that's an even spread, right? There's hardly anybody playing cruisers and destroyers, and nearly everybody's playing Battleships. But I thought it'd be a good idea to show you what the general changes to the Battleship gameplay actually are. I'm just going to make a cut here, just so that we're not sat waiting for battle for ages. Well, after several attempts at different games, this is like my 4th or 5th attempt to get a decent video of this. I hope this one works out. I am in a tier 9 game with a tier 8 carrier and some rather dangerous looking battleships. There's a tier 9 Izumo, 2 Nagatos, a Warspite, a New Mexico and a Fuso on the enemy team, along with 2 Kitakamis, which are the torpedo boats for the Japanese. Ridiculously powerful. I'm not looking forward to this game at all, but we'll see how we get on. Now I do find that I end up getting into the game pretty much by the time my reload's finished, which is kind of annoying. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to steam towards the cap circle, just shoot at anything that comes anywhere near me. I haven't really got a plan for this. I'm going to turn my turrets to the right hand side of the boat. I'm expecting, well, we haven't got any destroyers, so it's just a cruiser battleship fight. So this might be good. If I can get within range, I should be alright. Now, the New Mexico does accelerate reasonably well, but it hasn't got a high top speed. I think I mentioned this in the review. If I didn't, well, I am now. Okay, it accelerates really fast, but it doesn't really go very fast. Okay, so I'm looking at the team now. Let's just look at what the team are doing. For some reason, 2 of our battleships over here are steaming north. I don't know why. You 2 need to go to here. Okay, and everybody else is kind of doing funkiness. So we need some spots. Now, I don't have an observer plane. Who's that? Le Petit. What's he in? Le Petit, Le Pin, Pensacola? Oh, yeah, he's just gone from the Cleveland to the Pensacola. Oh, we got a first victim. I'm going to turn slightly to the left. Hopefully bring us between these islands a little bit quicker. What is it? It's a Cleveland. Okay, reasonably fast firing ship. I should get some shots in on him here. Yeah, cover him, hit the hill, but the rest... Oh, too much lead. I'm attempting to fire at him, but he was moving away from me. But we've got a 30-second reload. Yeah, everybody's... You don't want to be the first person spotted in this game, guys, honestly. There is no fun in getting spotted first. I do like the look of these ships, though. They do look sexy. They really, really do. Now, what are my problems going to be in this game? Well, I'm going to get outranged. I can pretty much guarantee the enemies are going to, battleships are going to sit around this area on the minimap and just lob shells into the cap circle. I'm going to take a pounding. I know I am. It's not a huge issue though. That's what I'm built for. It's a battleship. That's what I'm designed to do. Let's have another go at that Kitakami. I need to kill the Kitakami if I can. He's just going to launch 40 odd torpedoes as soon as he appears. Yeah, and the enemy, the friendlies know about it. The friendlies know. Yeah, I'll just turn out a Roger for that one. Is that guy turning away? Please tell me he's not turning away. Okay, he's on fire. Let's aim out there. God, this thing sounds amazing. Will I hit him? Will I hell? Right, he's put all kinds of torpedoes in the water here. I know he has. I'm going to turn. Oh, what we got? Oh, air. Air power. Shit. Start turning. Start manoeuvring. Yeah, they're going to dive bomb me. Let's focus these guys down. I don't know why he's focusing fire on me, But he is. I'm going to get a tight turn on the go here. Oh, so glad I noticed that. Nice try, carrier. Nice try. Screw you, buddy. Now that's where that tight turning circle comes in. Rudder shift time's not that great. I'm going to repair. Put the fire out. Okay. Oh, we paid the price there. Why was he picking on me? Why pick on me? Why pick on me, CV? He probably thought I was going to get caught napping there. Now we've got a Cleveland sneaking through the glaciers down there. I really do need to close the distance here. But I'm going to close the distance in the glaciers up north. Now, does that guy probably know who I am? Oh, fuck off. Le petit dickhead. Disappear, bro. Fuck. So? Shut up. Okay. That's Battleship sailing north. That's a Warspite sailing south. I might try and turn to try and catch him out, actually. Turn into him. Gonna slow down slightly. And wait for him to reappear. They do have something in the cap circle, so I'm going to slow right down. Hopefully he'll drive straight around into my guns. He is in range right now. Oh, not quite. I'm pressing the X key now to work out whether or not he's in range. We need to go here and then here. Alright, I'm going to wait for this Warspite. Just going to wait for him. I'm going to go quarter speed. Oh, or shall I shoot that? Oh no, the Atlantis is not a problem just yet. I'm going to lie and wait for him. Here he comes. Now he's quite slow, so I don't need to aim off as much.
Reporting the target position.
Oh.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
Oh, I'm going to shoot the Warspite. I'm more scared of the Warspite. Have I got things that are going to crash into me? Yes. Hopefully they won't though. There he is. There she is. I feel shameful doing this, but I'm gonna. Full broadside, up to full speed. Oh, these shells are looking beautiful. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry, Warspite. I'm gonna turn in slightly, just to confuse his return shells if I can. Now you'll notice that the turrets don't turn as fast as the thing can actually turn. The hull can turn. I'm going to put another salvo into the Warspite. Boom! And I'm going to do a full turn in pursuit. Yep. Oh, I smashed him.
Bullseye.
Oh. That was painful. I'm going to start turning the turrets to the left side. These turrets take an absolute age. Now I'm going to do is switch fire to the New Mexico. The New Mexico. New Mexico. Now the New Mexico's the same speed as me, so I shall aim off about there. He's in all kinds of problems. That guy's got all kinds of fires going on. Oh, missed him. Did 2,000 measly damage, no big deal. Okay, but we are sailing into him. We're getting to close range even more. It'll be a lot easier to actually fire at him. Just waiting for the rear guns. Now I'm keeping an eye on these torpedo bombers that are coming in. Just notice those. Focus on them. I'm taking any return fire from anybody just yet. Oh, there's the Izumo. Slightly out of range. Oh, and please don't shoot at me, you big ugly thing. Dive bombers are going for me, by the looks of things. Or is that shells? I didn't see. Right, we should be able to get another salvo into this guy. Come on, turn, 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 turn. Ah, they hit the island. God damn it. And I missed him. I only hit him with one shell because he's turning towards me. But we're getting into a close range brawl now. And this is where these ships excel. I'm going to turn all the way to the left. Just to throw off his aim. He's not even firing at me. No need to. I'm going to reload in loads of time. Aim to the middle of his ship. About halfway up. Just below the waterline. Pray for citadels. Good shells. Oh, slightly lower. Let's go slightly lower. Give me citadels. Come on, baby. Nope. 8,000 damage will do, though. The Izumo has turned in. That I just got pounded by something. Now, I need to be aware that that Izumo is actually there. Am I going to get a chance to shoot him again? Oh, Warspite. Warspite, Warspite. Ow. Nope, he missed. Will I get a chance to shoot him again? 5 seconds. 3, 2... Nope, I'm going to hold fire. Now, I took a big hit there. I'm going to regenerate most of that health. Cleveland's... Oh! Mountain! Right, put some pain into this Cleveland before he goes... Nope, he's going to get behind the hill. He's firing predominantly HE at me, which he will, because he's a cruiser. Isn't a huge issue. Dodge around this rock. He's not going to shoot me again. Hopefully I get to see the Warspite. Is that the Warspite? Yeah. I really want to be focusing on that other guy, but... Is he already dead? Yeah, the New Mexico's actually dead, so no big deal. Make a full left turn here. Hard left turn, hard left turn. It'll confuse them as I come round the hill. Look how it leans, boys. Look at that. Alright, now... I wouldn't normally take a shot at the Cleveland, but he shot at me earlier. No, I'm going to prioritise the Warspite. The Warspite is the priority here. He's the biggest threat. Aim my shells. Took out one of my turrets. Repair that turret instantly. Full broadside. 12 shells. Give me citadels. Not quite. Okay, no problem. Going to turn in slightly. Close the distance even more. I'm the brawler here, remember? Sit and avoid the Cleveland's return fire, and then turn all the way out to the right, hopefully to throw off his shells. Get within 5 kilometres. Secondaries open up. Oh, big hits. Got absolutely shot to shit rags there. We're in secondary range though, and bring the pain. Yes! Gotcha!
Enemy battleship foundered.
Alright. Need to turn to the left now. Engage the Cleveland. God, I need to repair some of this damage. Cleveland set me on fire again. He's going to get away around the mountain. Not a huge problem. Avoiding any more return fire. Now we've got 1 minute and 5 seconds. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my ship's recharge ability that's off in 6 seconds to recharge most of this health. I'm going to losing health from the fire, but if I use my T ability, I'm going to start regaining health. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to slow right down. All stop. I'm going to sink this Cleveland, hopefully, when it comes around the corner. I need to do 14,000 health. The fire's put itself out naturally, and I'm just going to absolutely wreck this Cleveland when it comes around the corner. It's just not even going to be funny. Hello, little friend. How are you? Good night, Irene. Get out of my sea. Get out my ocean. Okay. That was what happens when you get close to a battleship that knows you're coming. So we're going to go full steam now. It's all good. Repair ability's back up in 9 seconds. This is what battleships are all about, guys. They're all about taking the hits. Now, the tier 9 battleship appears to be going for the cap. Need to cap now. Let's turn to the left slightly, go through these hills, or through these glaciers. Is the enemy carrier gone? No, the enemy carrier is still up, which is a problem. He's actually platooned with... Is that actually the Mythos? I don't know. If it's Mythos from his stream. If it's Mythos who streams, I know the guy. I've played with him a few times. I think that guy's realised that he's curtains for him. I'm tier 6, but I've managed to kill 2 ships. I'm actually quite happy. Alright, we need to be worried about these torpedo bombers. I need to turn for them now. Start turning for them now. Come on, anti-air. Come on, anti-air. Come on, anti-air. No, keep that rudder turned. Keep it turned. They should not be able to launch torpedoes that close. That's ridiculous.
We're all below the waterline.
That's just ridiculous how close those things could actually turn there. How close they could drop those torpedoes. That needs nerfing. It really does. That was ridiculously close. But I can back away and I can regenerate. This is all fine. I saw them coming too. They dropped those torpedoes stupidly close.
Problem solved, sir.
Going to regenerate some of my health. I'm back up to like 12, maybe 14, 15,000 out of 50. That aircraft carrier player is a pain in the arse. The trouble is they've got all their big guns still left. I just need to sail out and cap, I think. I'm just going to go and cap. Yeah, keep eyes on those torpedo ones. My A did nothing either. We need to cap, actually. We need to cap to win. Now, this is one aspect of making World of Warship videos that are quite difficult. In between the fights, it's not really a lot happening. So I managed to regenerate up to 15,000. I'm not going to get in range of any of those battleships anytime soon. So I'm going to be that guy. I'm going to be the one that goes to cap. I want to win. In order to get to the next tier of ship, you need to win games because you get ×4. What is this teamwork? You are playing a wargaming title. Why are you not raging at each other and noob calling? Steam to the left of that island there, I think. Just get in the cap. By the way, say hi to YouTube boys. Bit of channel advertising there. Doing a review. And I'm going to get late to the party, but we managed to take out. Oh, we actually regenerated up to 27,000 health. Cool. I used my regenerate ability twice, and it's just the enemy carrier and the top tier. Yeah. Getting trolled in the chat. PG-13, boys. Yeah, big shout out to you guys. Thanks a lot for making this replay pretty good. Or this video pretty good, guys. It's been a good match. GG all around. I'm just going to enter the cap. Hopefully they manage to kill the last carrier by the time we manage to cap, but I doubt it. That enemy carrier did really well, actually. He managed to kill 2 ships, and he did really well beating me up as well. I didn't manage to write it in quick enough. So yeah, that's the New Mexico, the brawling battleship. 9,000 experience. I also managed to get Dreadnought. Receive damage exceeding 120% of your ship's normal combat capability from 4 or more enemies and survive the game. Now, this is going to be a good thing to bring up to you because I can show you what that actually means. So, what did we manage to do in the team? Managed to finish 4th in a tier 9 game. The Colorado did really well though. Managed to do 71,000 damage and we took an absolute kicking in that game. Alright, let's have a look. Now, what this Dreadnought means is in my next game, what I can actually do is if I go to exterior, I can put one of these on there. Plus 20 to combat capability recovery time and repair party consumable is used. So basically what this means, I think it works better. And I can do it 10 times. So I can put one of these on my ship and my recovery time thingamajig will be better. That's a really good system. I like that. It's really, really good. Can I afford to put my second hull on my New Orleans yet? Please tell me I can. Not quite. Damn it! Okay. No worries, guys. So, that is my review and general overlook of the New Mexico American Tier 6 battleship. Does it mean, however, that I can afford the Colorado? Not quite. Okay, Colorado incoming very soon. Look at that. That is one sexy looking vessel. It's like a spear in the sea. Alright guys, that was the New Mexico. Hope you enjoyed that and I'll catch you next time. Bye now.